Okay, my friends, listen closely because I am about to review some life-changing secrets that will completely challenge everything you think you know, because I have been in your shoes, struggling through the same high school and college hardships that you're facing right now or have recently overcome. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. But now, I drive a Porsche, own a very luxurious penthouse, and have a huge portfolio of real estate investments that have granted me complete financial freedom. But if only I had known the advice that I'm about to review with you today back in my early 20s, I would have saved a lot of time and I would be a multimillionaire right now. Don't make the same mistakes I did, because today I am going to give you 5 life tips that will most likely launch you into unimaginable wealth within just 5 years. Alright, my first advice to you is to aim for a journey. You don't have a chance to know which direction to go in your teens. Not even in your early 20s or late 20s or even in your early 30s, because the direction a person will take depends on how the wind blows. You will see that the dream you had at 15, the dream you had at 20 or 25 will all differ, and you will go through different periods of time. If you are looking for a starting point and a journey to begin with, give up on that, because you won't find such a thing, okay? So, the key is to identify the goal that will challenge and develop you the most at the moment and start working towards it. For example, when I was in high school, my main goal was to travel the world. So, I had to figure out what I needed to do in order to make that dream a reality. What I ended up doing was finding a job that I enjoyed and that allowed me to combine my passion for travel with my work. I finished college, studied and focused a technology-based niche where I knew I could travel a lot. So eventually I became a warehouse logistics manager at a very big consulting company and was able to travel to over 20 countries and 50 cities all around the world. Now, let me give you one of the most important advices on achieving your goals. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have. Seriously, just lean back and think about it. If someone came up to me and said, "Hey Fatih, we will take you back 10 years, but you have to give up everything you have now," I would do that in a heartbeat. And I am willing to bet that most people, even the richest out there and the most successful ones, will do the same. And that's because time is something that we can never get back. But there's the thing. You have it right now. You are the person with the most time at your disposal, and that makes you the most likely person to build something for the future. If you start working towards your goals today and keep it for the next 5 to 10 years, just imagine what you could achieve. Just think about it. You have the power right now to be anything you want to be. The world's best football player, the world's best NBA player, the world's best fighter, the most famous actor, the most famous rapper, anything. But first, you need to realize how valuable your time is and how important it is to make the most of it. So start setting small goals for yourself and take things step by step. Now, my next advice is one of the most important lessons in our list today. It is crucial to open up your learning mode, especially in your 20s. What I mean with that is that you should adopt the I don't know mode and try to learn something new from everything you see and everyone you meet. Because if you think that you already know everything, you will end up not learning anything at all. I learned this the hard way when I was going through my wild teenage years. I used to think that I knew everything and I had all figured out. But then I realized that my life had nothing to do with what I thought I knew when I was struggling to be successful with whatever I started. Be it the confidence to speak to a woman, having the business mindset, or even being able to compete in things like sports, games, or being able to discuss deeper topics like politics, business, religion, and much more. So it's essential to open up the learning mode and start asking questions like, why did he say that? Or what did he mean by doing it this way? If you can adopt this attitude, it will be one of the greatest things you will ever have. And also don't forget this, throughout your life, try to collect and learn everything you can and always be curious to open to learning. And this has become my life philosophy. I try to learn something new every chance I get, and it's critical for me, and I believe it can be for you too. And just imagine if you were in this mode every day for 5 years, think about what you will be capable of. So try to learn something from everything you see and make it one of these attitudes that will develop your life very quickly. The next one could be a bit harsh, especially for young people, and I'm talking about watching porn. I know, we have all been there, done that, and some of us still do it. But let's just think about it. Seeing the person we're dreaming of with someone else won't make us feel good, because we are creating instant gratification for ourselves in the virtual world, but it's not helping our real life confidence. So let's make a pact to stop watching porn and focus on building real relationships with real people. It might be tough at first, but trust me, it's worth in the long run. Alright folks, let's switch gears from watching porn to something a bit more spiritual. You gotta establish a connection with your creator. Whether you call it energy or Allah, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. Life is like a roller coaster with ups and downs, but if you are coasting on a flat line, you're just doing it wrong. This is one of the worst things that can happen to a person. Therefore, the dynamics of life are based on ups and downs. It's based on highs and lows. Who you are in those highs and lows, in those ups and downs, depends on your reactions to life. When the highs come, and they will come for all of us, you will be grateful. You will give away what you have. You will share. When the downs come, you will be patient. You will wait. You will patiently wait, and you will continue with your hard work, and you will be rewarded again. And when you reach the top, you will face a new challenge. Basically, it doesn't matter what you believe in, just make that connection. We are going to have a good time. We are going to travel the world, but listen to the secrets of life I'm telling you today and follow them. If you can stick to the secrets of life, we are gonna having a freaking epic time. We will be living our best lives, having fun, working hard, and earning respect. Alright gentlemen, enough about God and beliefs. The next one is for you, but it should be also in the interest of a woman too. Because what I'm about to discuss can either motivate a man to become the best version of himself or hold him back from reaching his full potential, particularly in terms of financial independence and success. Now, I hope you're ready. It's important to acknowledge that women play a crucial role in our lives, and having their support can certainly make this journey towards our goals smoother. However, it's equally important that we don't rely solely on our partners for our success. We must be willing to work hard, push ourselves to achieve our dreams, while also respecting and valuing the support of the women in our lives. And moreover, gentlemen, it's not only important to learn how to communicate with women, but also treat them with the respect they deserve, because women play a very important role in our lives, and we must recognize their worth and treat them as equals. Being respectful towards women is not only the right thing to do, but it can also contribute to our success as a man. But this is also the same for the other side around, okay? Also for the women, we should never compromise who we are or our values for the sake of a relationship. We must continue to pursue our own goals and dreams while respecting the choices and appreciations of the women or men we encounter. But for the men, if we find a woman who shares our values and support us, it's great. But if not, we must always be gracious and move on without being pushy or aggressive. And remember, communication is key. We must always be open and honest with the women we meet, while also listening to and respecting their thoughts and opinions. In conclusion, treating women with respect and equality is not only the right thing to do, but it can also contribute to our personal and professional success as a man. So let's commit to being decent human beings and treating women with the respect they deserve. Alright, let's wrap it up with a powerful quote, and I want to know your opinion about that in the comments below, okay? A man's success has a lot to do with the kind of woman he chooses to have in his life.